How are we doing today? I hope you're having an awesome day, whatever the part of the world or the time of the day that it is for you. So welcome. What we're going to talk about is how you're going to rock your Facebook Lives. Why is this an important topic? Because live video is where it is at. If you want to have any kind of major presence on social media or, building a profile and fans and followers on social media, then you really Oh, are we back? My gosh, what happened then? So I am hoping that I am live. I just had an interrupted broadcast. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm live. Let me see. What is going on? What am I live? Someone tell me I'm live. Facebook, give me comments. This is just not happening. There's a comment. Crystal, I am live. Did anybody catch what I just said? Was I actually live? Hey, Vivi. Hey, Olive. I don't know what was going on there, but I was talking to myself and then it said I was interrupted and then it started recording and I don't know what was going on, but I'm back. So let's continue on. Hello, Karen. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you guys jumping on. So I don't know if what I said in the beginning of this video is actually going to turn out. So I'll quickly just sort of say it again. I don't know if that worked or not, but we're here to talk about live video, okay? And how we can rock our live video. How do you actually get people's attention? Hey, Joy. Hey, Olive. No, I just started. Wow. So I was talking to myself. Oh, well. No worries. I'll be interested to see what the replay actually picks up, whether it did pick up my beginning or not. Hey, Yvonne. Very weird. Okay. Thank you for putting up with that glitch there. No idea what went on, but let's sort of carry on. So many of you will know the power of, thanks for saying hello to Henry, Patricia, the power of sort of live video. At the moment, we're doing a 21-day video challenge. I've got, about 650 people. Hi, Edith. Hi, Joy. From New Zealand. I've got to get there one day. I have not been to New Zealand, Joy. I really, really want to get to New Zealand. So that's on the bucket list. You didn't get the beginning either. Okay, nope. I'll be interested to see what the recording does. Anyway, hopefully you know the importance of live video and why we put ourselves in a position of being vulnerable on live video is because the power of it. Hey, Glenn. Is it Patricia's birthday? I just saw your comment there, Vivi. Happy birthday, Patricia. I hope you have the most awesome day. That's amazing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patricia. Happy birthday to you. Ting, ting. Okay, we move on. So live video is one of the most powerful things that you can do on social media to build a presence, build fans and followers, get people to be drawn into you, the whole know, like, and trust factor, okay? How we, carry that, how we sort of carry that off is very important as to whether it works for you or not. So how we rock our Facebook Lives, there's going to be a few things that I'll just highlight for you. There's lots of things. And those of you doing the 21-day video challenge know that there are many things that make up a successful Facebook Live. And there's lots of technical things and there's lots of things that make our videos better when we do certain things. I just want to concentrate in this video on a couple of little things that everybody should be doing. And then going back to the actual structure of a Facebook Live, which is everything but what I've just done on this video. Okay, so this video that I've just done, because of the tech issues of when I jumped on, is not the way to start a live video. I'll just tell you that right now. But how we draw people in really quickly, how do we keep them watching, how do we keep them engaged? These are all things that will, play a part in having more successful videos and learning to become that uniquely genuine person that you are, that people will be drawn into you. Okay. So the first thing I want to highlight to you guys, and I've hounded this into the people in the video challenge, is that you must have some energy. If you don't have energy on a live video, if you're not smiling, then there is nothing to draw people into you because you're boring, basically. Now, some of you might be sitting there thinking, well, it's not my personality. I'm not really a happy-go-lucky person. I'm an introvert. Being an introvert is the best kind of personality that you can have for sort of the potential of live video and the internet, because you don't have to talk to anybody. You can talk to a screen, but you need to bring it on the screen, guys. Because nobody is going to spend their precious time listening to you if you're not necessarily exciting, but there's some kind of personality behind the person delivering the message. Okay? So it's just having that vibe, that smile, that energy. Have a think for yourself. The videos that you watch, what is the reason that you watch them? What draws you to watch the people that you do? Really think about that for yourself. So whoever you're watching, I bet you follow multiple people on live video. What is the reason that you watch them? Is it because you like them? Is it because of their content? Is it a mixture of both? They've got good content and they're interesting to watch and they've got a good vibe. Really think about that for yourself. This is what I'm interested to watch. So how do I bring that to me? How do I duplicate that for me so I create the right vibe for my tribe? Now my battery's going dead. What's going on today, guys? Crystal, I announced that I'm an introvert on my live today, and more people are than not. Okay? Vivi, a good tagline that announces the content. Yes, descriptions are underrated. When I play with descriptions and I'm more cryptic about what I'm talking about, my views always go up. So description is a very good one. Thanks for bringing that to the table, Vivi. So there's some basics that you want to master or learn to master to have really good live video, and it starts with you and your personality and a big smile and making people that they look at you and they smile with you. So those in the video challenge know this. I've hounded this to them, but a lot of people are doing live video in this industry knowing that it's a good thing to do, or they've heard, I know I need to do live video, but they're absolutely petrified of it. They don't really want to do it. They're doing it because they know it's a good thing, but they don't really know how to carry it off, nor would I expect a lot of people to carry it off when they're first starting doing live videos. So please manage your expectations. You grow in to doing good live videos. You don't start doing good live videos. It doesn't happen that way. We've all got nerves. We're all worried about what other people think. We don't have the confidence yet. We're not genuinely, authentically ourselves as soon as we turn up on live video. The people in the video challenge have just done a topic which was share something personal. And it was really tough, guys. How many of you get raw and real on live video? Most of you are just teaching. Now we want to give value, but we don't want to preach. We want to talk like a human being. So the human element, the smile, the energy, all those kind of things, really think about that before you even open your mouth, okay? Now, when we do open our mouth, what do we say next? So this is where we can really rock our Facebook Lives as well as to how we structure the Facebook Live. So we want all that important stuff first, the energy, the smile, the, just your vibe. You may be a very quiet introvert and that's not your personality, but it costs, I know you know how to smile. I know you all know how to smile. And yeah, it is hard, Mel, and that's why we practice, because you don't start there. You don't start having live energy on Facebook Lives until you've done quite a few of them and you just turn up live and you don't think about it and it's just something that you do as part of your business. So it'll take you a while to get to, to that point. But really sink into yourself, people that you enjoy watching, what do they do that you enjoy? What is their personality like? What's their vibe on live video? And sort of think about that for yourself. Well, how do I, that's a dangerous place to go. I was just about to say, how do I compare? And yeah, I would always say to you guys, don't compare, run your own race. Use it as inspiration. Let's not use the word compare. Let's use the word inspiration. So what inspires you about people that you watch live? And don't compare, because you can't compare your day 1, 5, or 10 to somebody's video number 200, 300, or 500. You can't compare. Use it as inspiration. Okay? So just try and model some things. Don't copy. Just try to model some things that people you look up to. What are they doing that perhaps you can do too? Okay? Now, what do we do when we actually start talking? Okay? So the one thing we don't want to do is get on and say, hi, I'm just going to wait for a few people to jump on. Oh, I can't stand that. It's like, well, if I'm here, am I not good enough? You're going to wait for other people to come on. So don't wait for people to jump on. Just when you start your live, you start your live. Most people will catch the replay anyway. Or if they miss the beginning of it when you're already talking, if it's important enough to them, they'll go back and watch the replay. So don't wait for anybody. Start as soon as you go live, okay? Start talking. What I would highly recommend that you do is mention what you're talking about first. Okay? So what we don't want to do is ramble for a minute about ourselves. So I'm not going to get on a live and go, hey guys, how are you going today? I hope you're having, the best day. I've actually done this and I've done that. And then I went shopping and then I picked up the kids from school and, it was just a really beautiful day today. Blah, 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 blah. No one really cares. Life is too busy to listen to people just share stuff. Okay? Sometimes when that's important stuff, it'll be different. Like when I asked people in the video challenge just recently to talk about something deep and meaningful to them, then, that was personal. But it's on a different level, and people are drawn into real people and real stories and emotion. And that is when you do want to talk about yourself, when you're talking about something, serious and personal like that. But you position it in a way, it's still the same structure. Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about something personal. Like, this is going to be tough for me. Something like that. So you're already positioning what the live is going to be about right in the beginning. Okay? So you'll notice on all my lives that I'll go, I'll get to that question, Katie Ann, good question. You might, get on your live and I'll go, hey crew, hey online crew community. So I'm addressing you and I'm saying hello. So say hello. But I'll always next tell you what I'm talking about. Apart from today when I had no connection and something went wrong. But you really want to get to the point right in the beginning rather than waffle. Okay, let people know what you're sharing with them straight away. Okay, draw them in straight away. So and they'll make their own decision whether they want to stay or not. And if they don't want to stay, good. Because they're not your tribe. If they're not interested in what you're talking about, then they're not in your target market potentially. It doesn't matter. So if people jump on, hear what you're going to talk about and jump off, they didn't want to listen anyway. So it's okay. So we jump on, we say hi, and I'll always tell you what I'm going to talk about first. So it'll be, hey online crew, how you going today? Sometimes I will mention, I hope you're having an awesome day today, but I'm straight into it. So before, I don't know if it recorded or not because of my connection issue, but I said, so today we're going to talk about, how do you rock Facebook Lives and the importance of Facebook Lives. So I'm giving you the topic before I've even introduced myself. That's exactly the way you want it to be. Okay, you want to draw people in and get to the point about what you're talking about. First off, so after the hello, what are you talking about? Okay, then you go into the engagement. So if any of you are joining me, live, let me know, put your name down there, let me know where you're coming in from, ask for the engagement straight up. No one might be there, guys, if you're doing live videos from the beginning. There might be a big fat zero. Don't worry about it. People are watching the replay and they'll still interact on the replay. So still say it. Don't stop yourself for asking for engagement just because no one's there. Okay, so we've done the hello, we're telling people what we're talking about, we're asking people to engage off the bat. This is what we want for organic reach for our Facebook Lives. We want engagement as soon as possible. Then I'm going to introduce myself. So I'm introducing myself, the fourth step in? Not straight away. So, hey, how you going? Blah, blah, blah. Today we're going to talk about blah, blah, blah. If you're here with me live, say hello. Tell me when you're coming in from, down there. That's third. Fourth. Now, for those of you that haven't met me before, or we haven't met before, my name is Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain. I'm the captain of this awesome online crew community here, which is, full of home-based business owners, entrepreneurs, network marketers, those in, MLM, and we are here to learn how to leverage social media. Notice I'm doing that fourth. And this live today was completely stuffed up with that structure because of the connection issue I had in the beginning. So I haven't done any of that. So don't take this live as a perfect structure, because it's not. And that'll happen sometimes. Don't worry about it, okay? Social media moves fast. If you make mistakes, nobody remembers but you. You stew on it for days. Nobody's even given it a second thought. So don't worry about things that you think, oh my gosh, I've been doing it all wrong this time. I don't have the right structure. Who cares? You're doing live video. If you're doing live video, you're getting better at it every live video that you do. So that's the main thing, okay? So after we've, introduced ourselves, then you're going to deliver your content. So that's next, okay? Delivering the content. So whatever it is that you're delivering it. Now, my biggest tip here to rock your Facebook Lives is deliver it in a way where you are suggesting and recommending and, pointing things out to people, but you're not dictating. People don't generally like to be told what to do. They like to come to their own conclusion. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, yes, I'll try that. So just be really careful with your language in your Facebook Lives. If you know that Facebook Lives are a really good thing and you're doing them, well done to you. But just make sure that you're not coming across as a preacher or a lecturer or something. So you must do, and you're coming across as somebody who's a real authority figure and almost, not deliberately, but sort of talking down on people. You don't want to come from that place on live video. You will, words that would be good to use as a suggestion is, what I learned from my mentor the other day, and I thought this was brilliant, so I want to share it with you guys. Things for me, like I'll test things out. I'll go, oh guys, I want to let you know something that I'm using in my business and it's awesome and it's the latest thing that's out there and I highly recommend that you embrace this. So see the wording that I'm using? It's not, man, there's a new thing out in Facebook and you have to use it. Like if you want more organic reach, you have to, if you don't use it, you're missing out and blah, blah, blah. Like I'm pointing the finger and I'm dictating to you and I'm coming across as sort of a preacher. That's not necessarily building trust or real good, authority or that being really genuine. So I always try, it may not always happen, but I always try to come from a place of, this is what I've heard, this is what I've learned, this is what I recommend you do, this is what's happening in my business, it's not working very well for me, this is amazing, so if you want more organic reach, I recommend that you try doing this. So come from a place of recommendation, suggestion, what you're learning, you want to share it with other people because you've learned these other things that are really cool. Maybe you're not got the results yourself, but it's like I've seen people get amazing results from this thing that I'm about to tell you. And that's blah, blah, blah. Do you see the difference, guys? With coming across as somebody in live video just dictating or somebody that's making suggestions and recommendations and sharing value because you think it might help somebody, not because they should be doing it. Do you understand the difference? So that has a huge difference in impact as to how people to perceive you. Okay? Crystal, I would not tell people what to do, like that, Vivi. You share your knowledge as a suggestion. That's exactly right. So we just want to share. We care. We want to help people get to where they want to go. So that's why you're sharing the information that you do. Okay? The other thing you may or may not do, depending on your video, is the next thing would give a call to action if you have one. Not every live video you're going to have a call to action, but if you do have a call to action, you'd do that after you've sort of delivered your information. You may even have call to actions during your video. If you're not sure what a call to action is, it's asking somebody to take an action of some sort. Even at the beginning of the live where you're saying, let me know where you're coming in from, say hello down there if you're here with me live, that's a call to action. So that's asking people to engage with you. But if you've spoken about something and you want to lead, people somewhere, then mention it not right at the end of your content, before you do a bit of a summary, if you do one, depending on how long that you've spoken for. Bring the call to action in right at the end of delivering your content, or as I said, if relevant, at stages in between, because people don't often watch all the way to the end. So if your call to action is at the very end of the video, then people might miss it. So there might be an opportunity that you're missing by not mentioning, the call to action a little bit earlier. You might also say at the beginning of the video when you're saying what you're talking about, so today, guys, we're going to talk about this, and I think this will really help you in your business, and stick around to the end because I've got an awesome resource I want to share with you. So warn people and highlight to people that there is something that they want to stick around for, to keep on watching. So if you know you've got an important call to action, mention it earlier that there is one. So if those people drop off, and it's inevitable, guys, people will start watching and then something happens. I do it all the time. I'm doing it to the people with the video challenge. I'll start watching a video, but if they talk for 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something else is going on, or if the kids are home from school or the phone rings or something, and then like you've said hi and a couple of comments, and then you're interrupted. Like, life happens when you're watching live videos. So sometimes you sort of go back to it, but they may miss, or they may never go back to it because they've run out of time. So if there's something early on that is really important to you regarding a call to action, warn people early on that there is a call to action, at the end, so they stay on, or they register. Oh, there's something good at the end of this. I'll need to go back to the replay because I didn't catch what she or he said at the end. Does that make sense, guys? Edith, thanks for the tips, Helen. Much appreciated. My pleasure. Hey, Tammy. So the last thing we want to do, if it's relevant to your time frame, and I'm getting to time frame, is do a little summary if you haven't spoken too long already. If you've already spoken for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, don't do a summary. Because people are switching off already. They've already heard you for 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is. They don't need a summary. They've already heard enough. So if you've only spoken for a couple of minutes and it's about 3 steps, then you might summarize. So just to recap those 3 steps, it's boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you're just recapping, and it's in that time frame that it's appropriate and suitable to do a summary because you got a short Facebook Live. Now, the question that came up before, how long should your Facebook Lives be? Facebook Lives should be as long as they need to be, depending where you are in your social media journey. Now, what I mean by that is if you are brand new to live video, don't talk too long. You are gaining people's trust. You are getting eyeballs on you. Deliver short, sharp, awesome, valuable content that people want to come back for more, and they know that next time you go live, if it was only a few minutes, 5 minutes, around about 5 minutes would be good. If you're too short, like if you're like 2 or 3 minutes, Facebook can't do anything with it as far as organic reach. It's hardly touched the surface and you're already signing off. So you're not probably going to get a lot of organic reach from your Facebook Live if it's really, really short. Okay, if for those of you that are listening that are in the video challenge that are doing that, you're still going to get reach and engagement and interaction because you've got other people in the video challenge that are watching your video because you've shared it in the video challenge. So what happens in the video challenge is not necessarily reflective of what's going to happen in the big wide world after you finish the video challenge, okay? So if you go after the video challenge doing videos that are about 2 or 3 minutes long, it's not long enough for Facebook to sort of work out, okay, what's this live video, what's it doing? Oh, there's some engagement, that's good. Oh, there's more engagement. People like this video, let's send it out to more people. Now then you've got somebody like me who has a lot of content to share, overshares, just gives you way too much information, really. If my battery dies, it's because I've only got 10% left. So I'm almost, ready to wrap up. But you'll get somebody like me who, like this video, how long have we gone on for? Okay, other than the technical. So I'm almost like half an hour. The first bit, there was some kind of technical issue, but it's very easy for me to talk for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes even 40 minutes. And I don't apologize for that, because I know I give you guys good content, and those of you that want to listen to it will. Those of you that don't care, it's no skin off my nose. I know I'm giving good, valuable content to my audience and my target market. And if you want to listen to it, you'll find the time to listen to it. If you want to jump off, you jump off. Like, it doesn't matter to me, but it enables Facebook to do a lot more with my video the longer that I talk. Okay? But if you started doing 20, 30, 40-minute Facebook Lives and you don't have a guaranteed audience yet, people will stop watching pretty early, because you don't have the credibility yet. You may not have the authority yet. People are not really familiar with what content you're talking about yet. So you grow with your time frame. The more people that are watching and, growing with you, they'll watch for longer. That's what's happened with me. I'd never started doing 20, 30, 40-minute Facebook Lives. I get angry with myself for doing long videos like I do, because you don't have the time to watch it. I don't have the time to give it. I've got to be on another training in 15 minutes. Like, I need to get off and my battery's going to die anyway. But do you know what I mean? So to answer that question about time frame, assess that for where you are at in your social media journey. So if you're just building up your social media presence, you're not well known yet, you don't have guaranteed followers that keep coming back, stick around the 5-10 minute mark. The longer that is, like 10, 15, 20 minutes, Facebook can do more with it and send it out to more people and get greater organic reach. But I don't want you to talk for 15 or 20 minutes if you've really got nothing to say. If you can say something impactful and powerful in 5 or 10 minutes, do that and get off. Okay? So it's about what you're saying, and it's about your journey on your presence and how many fans and followers you've got and all of that. So I hope that actually makes sense. If this shuts down, it's just my battery, guys. So I'll wrap this up now, but I hope that information is helpful for you. I'm not going to summarize it because the amount of time that I've already spoken to, but there are a number of steps there, okay, from the intro to the end. And you only give the summary if you haven't talked long enough, which I already have, okay? Now, for those of you that are in my online crew coaching community, we are going live for day 1 of the Business Boost Bootcamp. We're talking about networking, organic networking and paid networking. I'm going to give you strategies for both. Then tomorrow we're talking about getting you guys organized, actually working towards achieving your goals and getting a daily method of operation. And then the third day we're going to talk about copywriting and the latest Facebook changes and stuff like that. If you want to join us in this boot camp, you don't have to join me live. You can catch the replays. The information is up above there. These boot camps, I give you practical, useful information. It is dirt cheap. It's not free. I'm not giving all that away for free. I give you enough for free. But if you want to join us for that and get access to all my other boot camps regarding branding and content creation and groups and Facebook ads and everything else that I've done, then join us in our coaching community. Where are you guys? Where am I? There's Mel. Mel, where are my online crew leaders? Okay, I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Everyone else, I hope that was powerful for you, just to think about the structure of your Facebook Lives and how you put them together more successfully so you can rock them, okay, and get more eyeballs, get more interaction, and have more success with your Facebook Lives moving forward, okay? So I will see the rest of you tomorrow, same time, same place, and online crew coaching community. I will see you in a minute. Okay, bye guys.